So this is a new TikTok account, and I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Stephanie. I am 53 years old. I'll be 54 this year. I have stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, I developed symptoms in May of 2022 with an itch in my forearm. That was the only symptom I had. It was an itch that would not go away, a constant itch that kept me up at night. I had no stomach pain, no lower back pain, no other pain but this itch that would keep me up literally all night long. I would get up, take a cold bath, a hot bath, use the Dr. Teal's bubble bath, soap, whatever, to try to get this itch to go away. I bought everything over the counter that you could buy for itching. Nothing worked. I went to urgent care, went to my primary care doctor. They all diagnosed it with contact dermatitis, meaning they didn't know what the hell it was. In the middle of August, I woke up yellow. My skin was neon yellow. My eyes were yellow. I had jaundice. Again, jaundice and the itching were the only symptoms I had. At that point, I changed primary care doctors. They immediately sent me to the hospital to have a stat CT scan. Everything pointed to my gallbladder, which is great news, right? But I had to see a GI doctor to have a endoscopy done, and they couldn't get me in until a month later. So I made a choice to go to the emergency room here locally. I was immediately admitted. I had the endoscopy done, and they found a tumor in my bile duct at the head of my pancreas. They went in and put stents in to open so that the body fluids could flow properly to get rid of my jaundice. But I had to have this surgery called the Whipple procedure. And that procedure was done on September 14th of 2022. And it was a 12-hour procedure. I was in the hospital for a week, came home with drain tubes. It took about 3 to 4 months to kind of get back to somewhat normal, even though I'll never be normal. I had all clear margins, was not referred out to an oncologist, even though that tumor was cancerous. In May of 2023, the cancer returned and it had metastasized to my lungs. I was told it was not curable. I have worked full-time all my life. At that point, I went out on FMLA, short-term disability, ended up long-term disability, got fired from my job in December of 2023 because I was sick. I started chemo in July of 2023 and been on chemo ever since. The first round of chemo was working. I had 12 rounds of it, or the first regimen of chemo. Had 12 rounds of it, it was working, and then all of a sudden it stopped. So now I'm on my second regimen of chemo. Just started it a week ago, and hopefully this works. Trying to get into a clinical trial at UVA. That's what we're waiting on. That's a little history about my condition, how it all started, my symptoms. Like I said, if I hadn't have turned yellow, I probably would have died.